our agenda will be divided into three parts. So first will be the prepared speeches. Then second part will be the table topics. Then third part will be the evaluations. So in the prepared speeches, today there will be three speakers. So for each speakers, we will give 5 to 7 minutes of time. So in 5 minutes, we'll just show the green card. In 6 minutes, we'll show the yellow card, and in 7 minutes, we'll show the red card. Then we'll 30 seconds grace period will be given. Then after that, he or she has to finish his speech. Like this, we have to continue the flow for three speakers today. And after that, we have table topics. So in table topics, we'll give some topics to our guests and people present here. So for that table topics will be given 2 to 3 minutes of time. No, it is 1 to 2 minutes of time. So in 1 minute, we'll show the green card. In 1.5 minutes, we'll show the yellow card. And in 2 minutes, we'll show the red card. Then it will come to the evaluation section. For evaluation sections, there will be 2 to 3 minutes of time. For 2 minutes, we'll show the green card. For 3 minutes, we'll show the yellow card. And 2.5 minutes, we'll show the yellow card. And 3 minutes, we'll show the red card. So like this, our flow will go on. With that, I would like to call our first evaluator for today. So first evaluator for today will be...
Not infuse the tag team.
Sorry?
GE and the tag team.
Yes. First, I will call our general evaluator for today. She is Barnali, and she is a senior documentation fusion manager. She works for Cloud Hubs. She is a passionate storyteller and loves learning new things, reading books, and spending time with children. She is a distinct level humorous speech contestant in 2020-23, and as our Toastmaster Shailu, he has introduced her. She is like one of our passionate member here. She has taken active participations in so many things. So I cannot say more, like it is less if I say about her. Please welcome Barnali.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mamata, for that lovely introduction. My dear fellow Toastmasters, as a GE today, the general evaluator today, I would actually evaluate everything that happens in the meeting, and also to some extent things that happen before the meeting a bit. I would also look at what all did not happen, which was supposed to happen and did not. I have a team of evaluators. I have a timer. I'll call upon stage one by one, a timer, an hour counter, and a grammarian. And at the end of this meeting, I would present an evaluation report based on the, how each and every participant did in terms of their organization skills, the delivery, the enthusiasm, observations, and how they perform their duties. So now I would like to call upon stage my first pillar, who is the timer, Toastmaster Swati. Toastmaster Swati is working in ADBS team. She loves drawing, painting, and she joined Toastmasters to develop her communication skills and learn new things from every new person she meets. Let's welcome Toastmaster Swati.
Thank you, Barnali. So, as she mentioned, I am the timer for today's evaluation. So, as a timer, my duty is to time prepare speeches, table topics, speeches, and a speech evaluation during this meeting. So, as to the take on this.
You can talk about the cards.
For the icebreaker speech, today we had I will show green card at 4 minutes and yellow at 5 minutes and red at 6 minutes. We will get extra 30 minutes to buffer up and finish this speech. And after icebreaker speech, we have table topics, for in which each speaker will get 1 to 2 minutes. I will show green card at 1 minute, yellow at 1.5, and red at 2 minutes. Here also we will get 30 seconds of buffer time to finish his or her speech. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, I would like to call upon stage Toastmaster Dakshini, who's the our counter, my second pillar. She is a software developer in JDA Tools team. She loves music. She's a great singer. She loves board gaming and reading. Let's welcome Toastmaster Dakshini.
Thank you, Toastmaster Barnali. So, my role as the accountant today is to count the number of unnecessary sounds or repetitive words you used when you were speaking on stage. For example, you know, I mean, will be counted in my report. These are filler or crutch words, and that would affect your effectiveness in delivering your speech. At the end of the meeting, I will present my report to you. I shall also note the number of times after it's generated. Back to general evaluation. Thank you so much.
Now, my third pillar, I would like to call upon stage Toastmaster Ravindra, who is the grammarian today. He's working with OCI team. He's trying to be better every day. One thing I would like to mention, he always takes part in almost every meeting. That is a great thing. And that proves, actually, he said he's trying to be better every day. And because he's taking part, he is getting back better, that I can see. He has a lot of interest in spiritual growth and spends each moment happily. Let's join our hands to welcome Toastmaster.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good afternoon, my dear fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. As a grammarian, my responsibility is to monitor the speeches and take note of good usage of English, not good usage of English, and also I will make note of good usage of words like quotes, thoughts, and any sayings. And also it is my responsibility to introduce the word of the day, and word of the day is clout, 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 which means the power to influence or control situations, or influence or power, especially in politics or business. So example, she used her political clout to have another school built. So, and coming to idiom of the day is burn your bridges. Meaning to do something that makes it impossible to return to the way things were before. So I will be copy paste this, giving this word of the day and idiom of the day in the chat so that we can make note of that. And I recommend you people to use the word of the day and idiom of the day while giving your speeches. Thank you.
All right, and that was my team. Thank you so much, everyone. And I will present the report at the end of this meeting along with my team. Over to Toastmaster of the day.
So before I go to prepare speeches, so first I would like to ask some of the puzzles so that your brain will be trained and you will feel little happy about it. So first puzzle will be, it loses its head in the morning but gets it back at night. Who can answer this question?
Can you repeat once?
It loses its head in the morning but get it back at night.
Its head.
No, wrong. Please tell me.
Hello.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Okay, my second reader will be, I'm not alive, but I have 5 fingers. I'm not alive, but I have 5 fingers.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so my third question is, what is so fragile that saying its name breaks it?
Silence.
You are only saying everything.
Already we read.
Okay, one more question, you have to think a little bit. You see me once in June, twice in November, but not at all in May.
E.
Oh, you all know. Okay. Okay. Then with this, I just will go to the prepared speeches section.
In the back.
So before calling the first prepared speaker, I would like to call the first evaluator, Anand. Anand works as Senior Manager in Oracle Global Digital Marketing, a Toastmaster for 13 years. He is the founder member of Oracle Orator TMC, as well as 2 times Club President and AD. When he exhausted, he recharges by reading, writing, or gardening. He is the strong believer of the quote, whenever we do something that we have not done before, our confidence grows. I also believe this one. Okay. I would just like to say Anand about his first prepared speakers and his speech title and speech objective.
Unmute.
Yeah, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
So Abhinav is attempting the project, which is very interesting one, managing the audience. So the objective of the speech is the member to practice the skills needed to address audience challenges when he or she presents outside the Toastmaster Club. So actually, I'm not going to evaluate as per the project objective. I should not evaluate the speech or the way it was delivered. So the only objective of the speech is how he is managing the audience. That is it. Actually, the time allotted for the speech is, although it is 5 to 7 minute speech, the allotted time is 10 to 15 minutes because there will be many disruptions. So timer to note, it will be a 10, 13, and 15. You need to show the card. So all the best, Abhinav.
I would like to call Toastmaster Abhinav to stage. And before that, I would like to introduce to him. Abhinav is jack of all trades, but trying to be master of some. But I believe he is master of so all trade. He works at Oracle Retail AI Foundation application. Has been a Toastmaster from 2016. Served as area director. He likes writing blog, designing, and giving speeches. And he's one of our active members. Today he was about to give his speech at the end, but he never hesitated. For so long he was sometimes will hesitate. He was ready to take up everything. So he's like one of the, I cannot say like he's ready to take all the challenges, everything. So with that I want to welcome him. And his title is RRR and Toastmaster Abhinav, and he's attempting his project L4 elective podcast.
No, purely mentioning it's L4P1.
L4P1. Okay. So he wanted me to keep it suspense RRR. So he's going to now break that suspense to all of you. So you have to listen it carefully. His speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for the day. I'm going to tell you a story now. There were 2 brothers, Ram and Shyam. One day their father took them to Kumbh Mela. Like a Hindi movie, they got separated. Ram went to a family which was very poor, and Shyam, like it happens, goes to a family which is very rich. Ram used to live in a very poor condition. He became very miserly. Whatever he had, whatever resources he had, he took care of them very carefully and spent all the money very carefully and slowly by taking calculations in his mind. Shyam, on the other hand, because he had a lot of money, he was a spendthrift. He did whatever he wanted to buy, he bought that. He spent on carelessness things, very lavish life he used to live. And he was under the assumption that money will always remain with him. Over time, their city got occupied by a new ruler. And the new ruler put a lot of taxes on it. All the rich people of the city had to pay huge taxes, which made lives of all the rich people very bad. Shyam, because he was very rich, had to give a lot of money to the government. And he eventually became poor. He didn't know what to do. Ram, on the other hand, somehow survived because he knew that being in poverty already, he knew that, okay, I can survive with whatever I have. This story is a metaphor, basically. Ram is a city, say in Rajasthan. It doesn't have water. Sham, on the other hand, is like Bangalore. A lot of water is present, but now it's depleting slowly and slowly. I come from Rajasthan myself. In my life, ever I have never seen 24 hours water supply. It has never happened. 1 hour in the morning, water comes. In the evening, also 1 hour water comes. During summers, it is 30 minutes. And sometimes there's no water for 2 days also. I'm from Jaipur city, so good supply is there already. From my side, good means 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening. So we all know what's happening in Bangalore right now. At least the Whitefield area or some areas in Bangalore, at least 10% of the area in Bangalore is undergoing water crisis. We all know that. Some facts I can give you. In 1977, Bangalore had about 800 lakes or water bodies. Now, if we count in 2024, hardly 10 are left which are actually having water. The groundwater level used to be 12 meters. Now it has become 90 meters. It's got down so bad. So no wonder water is a crisis now. Getting water 24 hours a day is a privilege. The main city somehow has water supplied to it through Kaveri, the river, which already has a lot of controversy because it has to be given water to Tamil Nadu as well. So water is already low there. But somehow the city which is outside the outer ring road, you can see the periphery, there, what's happening is that water was never supplied at all. All the buildings which came up around the city had to survive only on tankers. So water was supposed to go out one day, it happened. The built-up area in 1960s or 70s in Bangalore was 20%, hardly 20%. Now it is 80%. If you think of it, how bad the situation is. So my point is, RRR here basically means revive, rejuvenate, and respect. First is the respect. Unless you respect our water bodies, I'm pretty sure it will never come back to the right place. How many of you here have water supply 24 hours a day right now? Ravindra doesn't have.
I don't know. We are having tankers because of water shortage.
So are you facing shortage on daily basis?
Yeah. We have boats, but they are not working up to that mark. So,
But nowadays bores are also not, the bore water level is also gone, tankers are also being politically influenced.
And you have to pay money for that. That is, the price is increased.
Prices are increased, maintenance is increasing, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Right.
Like you said, bores are there, but they deplete fast.
I agree with Saikash's point that borewell water, which is the groundwater, has gone down so miserably. They had to survive on the tankers. The price of tankers increased a lot. It used to be 500, 600 rupees. Now it is like 1500 rupees. Something.
Some places it's triple or 4 times the normal price.
Okay.
And if the manager knows a tanker person, they get it easily. There's a lot of things happening.
So a lot of politics also involved in
Yeah,
that.
yeah, a lot of it.
Okay. So like Saikash said, tankers is the community
This economy point of the speech is something is what I really want you to convey much more deeper. We all know the situation here, but the economy and the politics behind this, I think that is what I think is going to drive people nuts here. And I'll be really happy if the people are enlightened on those topics by the end of your speech. That is what I'm trying to drive from here.
So elections are coming. Elections are coming in recent days. So I hope people, like what Narayanan said, people pay attention to this crisis, the water scarcity, and they don't waste water. Like I said, first point is the respect water. It's not going to last forever. You all agree on that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Second was the revive. I know a person. Okay.
Yeah.
I know a person who is trying to revive Bangalore lakes. He has spent some time across India now because he has become so popular that he's trying to revive all the lakes in the city. The lakes are meant to store water and to maintain ground level water level. People like him are great examples who can help us to revive our lakes. all the majestic bus stand, Kormangla, I think NGV village, like some examples which are based on which are actually property of land, lakes. Sorry, lakes were there, but because of built up happened, buildings came up. So we see what the situation there is. Last is rejuvenate. Like they say, the last good time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. Same way, same way. Whatever has been lost, we can't go back to that. PTP and Oracle Decker are based on the floodplains of Bengaluru Lake. So we can't go back to that same place again now. What we can do is that we rejuvenate whatever lakes we already have, make them replenish again. We try to do rainwater harvesting. So water falls back into those lakes areas, and Bangalore doesn't go to a place where like Cape Town happened. The day zero came there, and there was no water left at all for the survivors of the city. With that being said, the RRR, like I said earlier, revive, rejuvenate, and respect. Revive, rejuvenate, respect. If we do all these three things to our water bodies in Bangalore, I hope in coming years there will not be such a problem which we face usually. Bangalore, fortunately, is a really good place in geographically. There's a thing called Palakkad Gap. So water from Indian Ocean or Arabian Sea comes to Bangalore every monsoon and it rains heavily here. So if we keep that in mind, because geography is not going to change anywhere, but if we respect water, revive our lakes, and rejuvenate what we lost, I'm pretty sure next year will be much better than this year. And with that, I end my speech. Thank you so much.
Speech, and we should understand the value of water. We should not waste water like this, and we should incorporate all this value in our life. I'm also wasting water. I should also take care of this. Because if one bucket water is needed for clothes, I will just do 3 buckets because I'm getting sufficient water. So I should also utilize that in my life. Okay. So with this, I'll just ask one riddle, and then I'll call my second speaker and second evaluator. So my second riddle will be, just 1 minute. Okay. There are 5 sisters in a room. Annie is reading a book. Margaret is cooking. Katie is playing chess. Mary is doing laundry. What is the 5th sister is doing? So I'll again repeat the question. There are 5 sisters in a room. So first sister is Annie. She is reading a book. Suppose you are Annie, you are reading a book. Then second sister is Margaret. Okay. She is cooking. You are cooking. And third sister is Katie, and she is playing chess. You are playing chess. Then the fourth, then Mary is the another sister. You are Mary. You are just doing laundry. Then what is the 5th sister?
Playing chess.
Playing chess. Right. Because obviously the 5th one, because to play chess you need another person. So the 5th one is playing chess. Okay. So with that, I would like to okay. With that, I would like to invite my second evaluator for the second speech, and he is none other than our Toastmaster Shailu. He is our president of our club. He is one of the developers for our Oracle retail application and has been into IT for 4+ years. Always looking forward to connecting with like-minded folks with interest in music, art, and movies. He loves traveling, and he's like a very active member. He's also active member. He's making posters, and he's so busy with his work. He's finding timing, and he's taking active participation. How the club will improve. He's doing so many activities. Thanks, Dinesh. So he will give the speech objective to all of you, and after that I'll tell about what I've prepared.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Mamata. So today my target speaker is Toastmaster Narayanan, who will be attempting his L4P1. The purpose of this project is for the speaker to develop and apply skills for coaching a fellow member or a person outside of Toastmasters who can benefit from their expertise. The purpose of the speech is also for the member to share some aspect of their experience coaching. I wish you all the luck. Toastmaster Narayanan, back to you, TMOD.
With this, I would like to say about Mr. T.M. Narayanan sir. He's he's a trailblazer for 7+ years. He was a former club president and area director. He's a very religious person. He's a family man. He loves to be always with his family. Whenever he gets time, he visits to his family. He's a strong believer of the fact that effective communication can improve lives. That's true. If we communicate effectively, that can improve lives. It can impact people's mind and change their lives. And today his speech title is "The Good Cause, the Good Cause." Over to T.M. Narayanan.
How many of you here want to become good coaches? Prepared for this. How many of you want to become great coaches? Greedy people here. All right. A few months before, I had the opportunity to talk to you about how mentoring should be. Today is my chance to talk about what coaching is all about and how to impact someone who is coached by the self, by me in this case. Now before that, let's get some things right. I come from a very conservative family where everything should be in its place and every place for everything. Narayanan, the shoe should be there only. Did you wash your hands? No left hand, please. What do you call this? Coaching or mentoring?
Ordering.
Ordering. Huh? What's that? Nice. Parents, right? The concern for us probably evolves from being instructing to ordering. It's all in good sense, right? But then, do you think you follow the same ordering principle to coach someone or mentor someone in the Toastmasters world? Let me be very clear. Coaching and mentoring is beyond the point of hierarchy. There is no administrative title. If I mentor someone, if I coach someone, my mentee can probably address me as he is my coach or he is my mentor, but that there is no formal title, there is no formal chain of command. Now, going back to my earlier question, do you think if I evolve the ordering formula into the coaching or mentoring, what do you think will be the result? This guy is too much here. What does he think of himself? Will happen, no? The mentoring aspect of Toastmasters is different. Let me give a brief about what mentoring is. Mentoring in Toastmasters is somebody who travels this Toastmasters journey along with you, nudges you every now and then, doesn't answer a question, but pushes you to find the answers by yourself, stays by you if you are confused, helps you to find your own way while he or she is watching you back. This is mentoring in a very large scale. Whereas coaching is very, very, very specific. I have someone who wants to improve on the body language. Specifically, if I'm experienced in that, I probably coach if that person is willing, coach exactly on body language. So there I kind of deploy a formula and then say, when you stand, just don't get nervous. Even if you are nervous, just don't show your palms out, leave it out, square flat, feet apart. First step. And if that person does it for 3 or 4 times, then you'll see, right now you are comfortable in standing before a crowd. Now let's say how you hold the mic. You have seen people holding the mics? Various formats. Mr. President, I'm hijacking this. If this is the head of the mic, some people hold it here. And some people hold it here. Some here. When I ask the mentor, I'm usually, when I became a Toastmaster member, until then I was usually familiar with using the hand mic. When I first got qualified to go to the area contest, they gave me a column mic. I was like, what's happening here? And this guy came back and plugged something here and I got something here. It was feeling, when I turned my head, it was like hitting me here and he was making sound, bush, bush, bush. What do I do? So then I somehow managed to come over that and got the contest over. But then he said that, just for a moment, think that it is not there. It was very easy for my coach to say that. By the way, my coach is also my mentor. My mentor is still my coach. They both can coexist. Absolutely no problem. The first 3-4 times I heard him say the same thing, I got irritated. But then, after I got into the division contest once, I told to myself, okay, I'm going to listen to what my coach said. This earphone or this mic is just not there. Fortunately, the first 2 rows, I had all familiar faces. So the 7 minutes passed without very much of a limit. So the coach kind of helps you to kind of work on specific skill sets, watch your improvement, and then report to you or discuss to you, say that you're doing good, you probably have to buck up. The next area of coaching will be this. And once this activity is done, the day that person who came to me for the support in body language, if tomorrow he becomes great on the stage, you may shake hands and say, good luck to you, bye-bye, or it continues as a good friendship, which in the case happened to me. I consider myself blessed for that. A mentor can also be a good coach, a coach can also be a good mentor. Now, how do you become a good mentor? Certain things which usually cloud us from becoming good mentors are certain things which burn the bridges with the relationship is that we tend to superimpose our skills on the other person. People who have watched me speaking probably know this well. I put a lot of impetus on the way the language is handled in the script. I love that. I do a lot of work on that only. I'm not very good in humor. I don't work on body language. Now, what this has got pros. The pros is like people who are similar to me appreciate that. Excellent metaphor here. Beautiful. I don't move around. I don't do humor at all. Never in my life. But then the core of the practice, this eats up a good amount of my content. I talk about how good the dosa rolled on this hot tawa and the way it was served with the brown chutney. It really makes people salivate. But then if I don't reach my conclusion, I'm wasting time there. Now, Sai comes to me and I kind of dump my idea. Sai comes to me and then talks about his bike ride. He says, I travel there and I see the sunset. I say, no, Sai, no. You should describe the sunset. Just tell them how you feel. See, this is my idea. I can't dump on it. You should talk about the way the orange ball rises from below the clouds and hits your eyes. Is it driving or what? He is still driving, right? No, if he is the kind of person who does the same thing, fair enough. But I should not expect Narayan version 2 on top of Sai. No, he's Sai version 1. I need to give him his space, try to coach him exactly where he wants, wait and watch. Never judge anybody. I went to the shop and bought an iron bar. It is not iron bar, it's iron bar. Maybe iron is supposed to be spelled like that, but English is not the language of this land. From Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from Gujarat to Nagaland, English is an alien language. Let's be very clear about that. We are supposed to dump anything. If there is a problem and if the person comes to you, let's address that. A good coach is someone who's like a watchtower. You're being watched, you'll be helped, maybe grow into a mentor someday. Wanted to be a good coach? Start today. Back to you, Toastmaster.
We all can be good mentor. It's not like professional. In personal lives also, we can impact lives. Like somebody is going through some problem, we can mentor them. And we are doing, unknowingly we are doing every day. So everybody is doing. Just we need to address that one. We need to acknowledge that one. So with that, we are going to another interesting part of our today's agenda. That is table topics. Before that, I would like to ask one more riddles. What works on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs in the evening? This is very emotional question. It is emotionally related also to our lives.
Our human life, person.
Yes. The answer, like when we are baby, we are crawling with our 2 legs and hands. When we are young and all, we are walking with our 2 legs. And when we are old, we are just taking the help of our stick. So it is that way it is related. So with that, I would like to go to our next part, that is table topics. I would like to invite Shailu, Toastmaster Shailu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mamata. I'm back again. So this section is called table topic session. It's nothing but an impromptu session where I'll call volunteers, where any one of you can volunteer, and I'll give you one topic, very simple topic. And you have to speak on the topic for about 1 to 2 minutes. At the 1 minute, the timer will raise the green card. At the 1 minute 30 second, the timer will raise the yellow card. And the 2 minute, the timer will raise the red card. So it's just to make you sure that you have a, or I can say that, easy grasping mind. You can think quickly in the tough situation. So this table topic help you to make you aware, and your decision making should enhance with this session. So who want to volunteer first? I have some great questions, interesting questions. Anyone? The topic to you is, if we learn from our mistake, why we are always afraid to make mistake? I repeat, if we learn from our mistake, why we are always afraid to make mistake?
Okay, sure. Good afternoon all, I'm Saikash and I'll be speaking on the topic which Shailu provided me with. So I'd like to begin with the question. How many of you have seen a successful person and thought about them? Wow, they are there. I can't ever be there. Whenever we look at a successful person or someone who is doing good in life, we just think about their current position. We never look back at the points where they made mistakes, where they learned from them, where they try to improve themselves even more. This is I feel is the major reason why no one likes making mistakes. We feel if I make a mistake, I can't be like them. But if you try to understand the journey of a successful person or someone who is doing good, there are a lot of pitfalls, there are ups and downs, there's everything. And like I said, there are a lot of mistakes before you reach success, and being able to embrace these mistakes and learning from them is one of the greatest skills I think anyone can have. And yeah. And mistakes is also seen as a negative thing because see, if you don't do well, you fail, and failure is frowned upon by everyone. And failure can also lead to places where you don't feel good about yourself. You don't have the courage to go ahead. You tend to burn bridges with people you can't work with. So I've seen people do this, and I think I am someone who doesn't like making mistakes. I'm scared of them. But coming to Toastmasters, I think I'll make this a habit, try to come out, speak anytime I can, and learn from my mistakes. Thank you.
So much, Sai Akash. Like if you ask me, I'm very much afraid of making mistake, but it's said that if you don't make mistake, you will not be successful, and making mistake will give you the insight how you can improve yourself. So thank you so much for your insights. Now, who want to volunteer? Please. We have Manisha. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. So topic to you is, what's your number one advice for someone who has no clue what they want to do for a living in the future? What's your number one advice for someone who has no clue what they have to do for a living in future?
Hi everyone. Can I just get a minute?
Yes, sure.
Hi everyone, my name is Manisha Taigi. I might be new face to you. Kaushal must be knowing me. I came here for the first time. So as said, my topic is what would be the advice to give to someone if someone wants to live, if someone will be living in the future. So I'll talk about myself a bit about before just starting with it. I come from a middle class family. I've always been a service class family basically. The one thing that I always think about even when growing up, there is something that has been taught to me is just discipline in life. So I wake up at 6:30 in the morning might be something very alien concept to you because people generally like working class and even the business class people generally don't wake up early in the morning. I mean, there are people out there, but very less.
When you look into the past, what do you miss the most? When you look into the past, what do you miss the most?
When I look in the past, what I really miss is the kid which I had within myself. As we go through the life, we have a lot of fear in our mind that how we'll come up to the expectations of the other people, be it the family, be it the manager, or be it anyone. But I believe that while doing all of these things, one should really take care of that inner child, that inner kid, which one has, be it dancing, be it doing comedy, be it swimming, be it sports, be it anything. One should really do the things that that makes them happy and makes them fulfill the purpose and enjoy the life as well. Thank you.
So much for the wonderful attempt. So now we are ending our table topic sessions. So thank you for taking the part. Now I would like to hand over the stage to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Mamata.
We're going to end my session for today, so I would like to ask one or two puzzles. So the puzzle is, you are sitting inside a plane. There is a horse in front of you and a car behind you. Where are you? You are sitting inside a plane. There is a horse in front of you and a car behind you. Where are you? I know you know the answer, but I just want to. You also know the answer. Okay, you tell.
Tanga.
Wrong.
I'm here.
You tell. The answer.
Some circus kind
Here, I'm here.
No, it's a merry-go-round. When you go,
Circus.
yeah, same thing.
I'm also here.
Okay. Okay, this is a mathematical question. If 5 cats catch 5 mice in 5 minutes, how long will it take one cat to catch a mouse?
1 minute pass.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Wow, great. All are so good in mathematics.
We all are engineers.
Okay. Okay, a blind girl lost her pencil, her ring, and her dog. What did she lost? What did she lose first?
I see.
Okay. With this, I would like to end my greatest round, and I would like to invite general evaluator and give a report, and she will call the evaluators to evaluate all these people.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mamata. To begin with, I would like to start with the evaluators of the speech. The first evaluator of speaker 1, that is Abhinav's evaluator, Toastmaster Anand, sorry, Toastmaster Anand, to evaluate Abhinav's speech. Let's
Thank you. Thank you once again. So, Abhinav, the speech was really, what do you call, everybody can accept and they cannot differ or comment on the thing. So it's a tough to get the disruption, I would say. As per the objective, I would say there are 5 kinds of disruption it has listed. So you need to have at least 4. Actually, the it has mentioned it's the job of the Toastmaster to choose someone and keep them ready in the room for a role play. So even the speaker should not know who will disrupt. And there are 4 or 5 types. You would have read that. And there was some disruption. There are 3 people disrupted your speech, but I felt like it's a kind of you're interacting with the audience. So there is not real disruption, I feel. The way you handled those 2 was really good. And I thought Narayan will hijack your speech, but he stopped it. I think he would have continued, and we had a chance to see you how you're going to stop him. So that was the challenge, actually. So I would say to repeat the speech in this club or any other club to get the most out of this guest, actually. Now, if you want, you can see parliament proceedings. So how the speaker is handling. So, so there is a chance also, you can be an MP. So that's it, Abhinav. So you can practice a little more. And the thing is, you should not place the person, and the Toastmaster should place, and you should not know who is going to disrupt. So practice one, it's really fun, right? So all the very best, Abhinav, for your further speeches. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
So much, Toastmaster Anand, for that evaluation. Let's move ahead to the evaluator. I would like to call upon stage evaluator 2 of speech 2, Toastmaster Shailu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Barnali. The day my phone got stolen, God forbid this happens to me because I love my phone more than myself. Toastmaster Maria, let's unlock your phone and see how efficiently you are using and what are some improvements to reduce the screen timing. So there are certain good points I can see in your speech. You engage with the audience with the opening questions, and this I can say is the best way to connect with the audience when you just throw the opening question or you just throw some questions so that audience also feel connected to this. The second is that the choice of speech topic. It's a very apt and self-explanatory topic, very simple, easy to understand, easy to grab. So well done on that. The third is that you showed a great eye contact and a facial expression, which is a objective of the speech. So you did a great job on that. So kudos to you for that. And the best way to keep your audience connected is to share some insight which is common to everyone. And as you shared that you first asked to remove that Oracle authenticator, so I can see everyone laughed and everyone feel connected to it. So that was really, you hit the jackpot at that time. And you left everyone with a message. At the end of the speech, you just share the message that to keep your data safe, backing up, as we all know, but you shared the insight to keep everyone aware about it. So the message was there at your speech, that which we always expect, like the message, there should be an opening, there should be body, and there's something lasting impact which our audience can see. There are few recommendations so that we can reduce your screen timings. So first is that whenever you attempt to speech about vocal variety and body language, I can see there's a lack in the body language. There are multiple scope in your speeches, like the scene came when you went for the FIR. So you can just show something, how tensed you are, how you were running, and how you just asked with the policeman, or like what you can just show the scene there. And also when you are giving the speech online, just try to stand up and just show your full body, because giving the speech is not only about delivering or the content, it's about the presentation you are showing, you are just connecting with the audience. So that I feel it was missing in your speech. And yeah, and I can see you are not having a good throat. So whenever you give the speech, before that, just sip lukewarm water to just give the speech smoothly. Overall, it was a great attempt. You successfully accomplished your objective and you connected with the audience well. And congratulations to you for completing your level 1.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shailu.
I wish you all the very best and would love to hear more speeches from you in the future. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Shailu. Now I would like to call upon stage Toastmaster Dinesh to evaluate speech 3.
Thank you, General Evaluator. So today my target speaker started with a very simple question. Who wants to be a coach? Now, this could be simple for many people, but for people like me, I was even confused to raise my hand, where I have been told that you should stay away from coaching, mentoring, even teaching anything. But today, after Toastmaster Narayanan's speech, I am sure people like me who would have doubted themselves definitely got a hang of how or what coaching is rather. So thank you for that. I'll start with the positives. The target speaker was very confident in his content and very articulate in his delivery. This we all know throughout the speech. He was extremely well versed. The vocabulary was spot on, and the one thing that stood out for me was body language. Now, in the speech, the Toastmaster has mentioned that body language mostly is related to moving around the stage or instilling humor. But I got to agree to the Toastmaster that it's not always about that. It's rather even the small micro movements, just by standing there, you can do, which would, give a sense that how active and agile the speaker is. You don't always have to move around the stage to prove that. So that was done very well from the very beginning when the difference between ordering and coaching was established and how an ordering sign was conveyed. Now, when we are on the body language, I'll also have to say the voice modulation was wonderful. When ordering, it felt like one was ordering. When Toastmaster Narayanan was telling us about the different types of coaching, what coaching is, or what coaching and mentoring is, it was said in a very subtle and gentle tone so that the audience could accept it. If it would have been said in a commanding way, then maybe some people would take offense. So great work on the voice modulation, Toastmaster. And there was clear mention of what coaching is, even the mention of what coaching is for a person who is not a part of Toastmaster. So the speech objective was definitely met. And so apart from that, audience engagement was there from the very beginning. And it's not only in the beginning, throughout the speech. Even Toastmaster Narayanan pointed out Sai and few others in the audience. So that just shows that how involved you are in the audience, and it's just not just you have prepared something and you are delivering it. Apart from that, he even showed us the downside of coaching. It's not always the upside. How, if as a coach, one gets too much into that coaching cloud, they may end up burning the bridges that they built on for so long. So great on that. Two suggestions I have. One is the pace. See, Toastmaster Narayanan, your vocabulary was wonderful, and I even got to know so many new words from your speech. But if the pace could have been a little more relaxed, I think it would have had a better effect. So maybe try practicing meaningful pauses, not just between sentences, but even between words, so that the essence is understood by the audience. And yeah, the second one is a little more attention on the timing. When the yellow card was shown, I think you should have made sure that, okay, I need to wrap this up because it went past the red flag. So maybe a little bit attention on that. With that, I'd like to conclude. A wonderful speech as usual. Thank you so much. And back to you, General Evaluator.
Toastmaster Dinesh. Now I would like to call upon stage my tag team, starting with the timer, Toastmaster Swati.
Okay, now coming to timer part, Abhinav took 8 minutes 27 seconds. Maria 7 minutes 25 seconds. Narayanan 7 minutes 21 seconds. Sai Akash 1 minute 42 seconds. Manisha 7 seconds. Shubham 2 minutes 20 seconds. Navya 43 seconds. And Dinesh 2 minutes 37 seconds. Yes.
Thank you so much. Now I will call upon stage my second pillar, that is the R counter, Toastmaster Dakshani. R counter report.
Thanks, Toastmaster Bengaluru. So today, the most used word, filler word was and we generated laughter 10 times today, so that's a great thing. And for someone who said who doesn't use humor that much, I think 3 of those times was within Narayanan's speech. So yeah, and overall we've used the word and the other filler words also around 20 to 30 times. So that's not a lot, I think, because within 1.5 hours, that seems like a pretty less number. So enjoy you guys. Yeah.
Thank you so much to Toastmaster Dakshani for the report. And now I would like to call upon stage Toastmaster Ravindra to present the Ravindra report.
After keenly watching the speeches, I could found maybe I have missed some of the sayings and quotes. I see a lot of quotes given by Narayanan and Abhinav, but I see some quotes like never judge anybody, and another quote is like a good coach is someone who is a watchtower. That's a good quote, and learning to embrace the mistakes. And I did not find any wrong usage of English or grammar. Everybody used good usage of English. And the word of the day and idiom of the day used by Toastmaster Narayanan. And idiom of the day is used by Dinesh. And also word of the day is used by Sayakar. Continue to use such idiom of the day and word of the day in the future speeches as well. Thank you.
For that report. Now I think it's time for my report.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm the GE for the first time, so I'm also learning the process. Okay, so I think I would start with the positives. I think overall the meeting had been great. I think the stars were the guests, I felt. They all participated beautifully and opened up so much. Very openly they spoke. I loved the speeches on that. In that section, especially the table topics section. I think overall the environment that we could create was very friendly. I'm sure the guests would be the best person to comment on, but I felt everyone was, feeling that homely environment where they were open to talk their heart out. I think that's a beautiful thing that came across today. I think the theme was great, thanks to the TMOD. Great because it actually made sure we all participated, we all laughed. She talked about the laughter meter, that was great to talk about that, how many times we generated laughter. Awesome. That's my favorite word. Okay. The R counter should report that. No. Okay, so the next is, okay, another great point I would like to mention is that the president volunteered for the SAR role, which at the last moment changed. We had someone else who couldn't make it. So that was great. Even table topics. I think looking at the great guests that we had today, we did not plan to have the table topics section, but again, the president volunteered for that. So you are like a role model for all of us. I would personally not be able to take those last moment roles. That's a problem with me. So great job on that, on setting examples actually. The meeting wasn't extremely formal. That is really something great. Although Toastmasters is a kind of formal meeting, I feel bringing in that homely, environment, laughter, generating laughter, and not being that rigid is a great thing that we have adapted. It was semi-formal. Everyone, all the role takers knew their jobs. They were well informed and prepared for the roles. The evaluators did a great job in evaluating the speeches without burning the bridges. Thank you so much, everyone. A few points which I would like to mention may not be that great ones. Okay, I will start with how the meeting started. Okay, so I think last moment changes happened. Again, not so nice, but yeah, we had volunteers to take those roles up. Great management in welcoming the new members. I think one new member, we didn't know the faces. That's a problem with remote working. I enrolled personally, but did not recognize he was the one. So he was welcomed, but then the moment we came to know his name, I think the president managed it very well and converted it into a kind of introduction to the team. So which was great, I felt. I think, what else?
Only positives.
Yeah, I don't know, I do have negatives. Okay, for the TA mode, I would start with introduce the speeches by telling the title, speaker. So speaker, title, speaker, order. So if say Shailu, Toastmaster Shailu is presenting, I would say Toastmaster Shailu, burning the bridges, Toastmaster Shailu. So that's the formal one. And do not try to explain the speech or the meaning of the title. Let the speaker do that. That is something I would say. Sometimes we get carried away by emotions and we try to express that. It's the same problem with me as well. Try to stick to a script. That is the crux. If you stick to a script, you will not say anything extra. I think that helps. Okay, and while introducing the evaluators, when you are calling the evaluators, try to mention who's the speaker as well. So speech one would be delivered by, say, Mr. Abhinav, and I would like to call upon stage the evaluator, Toastmaster Ananda. Okay, 1 point for myself. I did not remember the evaluator's name. That's a problem with my memory. And so I should write it down, which I didn't. So, what else? Agenda. The agenda needs to be published in advance. I think that is something I would request VP Education to do that. Yes. Okay. So that's required. I think it's good for the members to know what all is being covered and the time limits and all that. We started a little late because not all members were present on time. So maybe we should target being here 5 minutes before the meeting time. That is maybe, 2:55. At least the ExCom and the members of the club should be present 5 minutes before so that we can start on time. And okay, during evaluation, if the speaker is online, I would request the speaker to come on video because it's a connect that we get between the speaker and the evaluator. So I think that makes sense because when the evaluator is giving feedback to the particular person who's not in the room, if the person is visible and we get that kind of connect, I think that's great. Although it's not written anywhere, that's my personal feedback. And in general, evaluation, this is something that I learned. I didn't see major issues here, but when we are evaluating like our counter or grammarian and all that, never mention the mistakes, like who did it exactly. When talk about the mistake, but don't say who did it. So I did it once when I evaluated and I was given this feedback and I thought it is really worth. So do not say who did it, but just say what's wrong. That's it. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Over to Toastmaster of the day. I hope I didn't miss anything. Okay.
So I have asked enough riddles for today. So now I ask all of you to, if you have some riddles in your mind, you can ask to each other, like one or two. Like something very important and very easy, like something in your mind which comes instantly, so you people can ask, like anybody, one or two.
Our city one.
Yes.
Which is the more dangerous city out
Just the Okay, so with this I will just end this session for today. So thank you very much to all of you. Thank you. And I'll just hand over the stage to our president.
And I request you all to, we have a link there to please vote for the best role takers. If you have done, Abhinav, do we have all the votes?
No vote is there. You have to vote.
Okay, please do vote. We have the link. Please type in your mobile and just take.
Guest as
Yeah, everyone.
You can
everyone,
scan
everyone.
and vote for the best person out there.
Correct. And today I feel very much privileged. Whenever I stand here after the meeting, I feel very privileged that all the members of the club are so much enthusiastic and so much energetic in taking the role. Especially I can see in Toastmaster Mamata. She felt so much confident today. Like I felt like she has improved her confidence skill, right, Abhinav? So like she has always a thing in her mind, like she's not doing her best, like giving her best. She has to improve, but I have seen a great improvement. So kudos to you for that. And especially our newbies like Toastmaster Dakshini, Toastmaster Swati, who step forward and take up the role. So kudos to you for that as well. And I hope to see you again taking all the roles. And we have another newbies, Toastmaster Sai Akash, Toastmaster Maheshwar. So I request you all to please step in and take up the roles. Please connect with your mentor or connect with me to take up the roles. Just start with the small roles, then we can step forward in that. And special thanks to Toastmaster Barnali. I didn't feel like she's taking the role of general evaluator for the first time. She did well. Although she's an experienced Toastmaster, so you can announce.
Okay, I'll announce that. Everybody has voted already?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I just voted.
Everybody done right? Okay. All right, to announce the best speaker for today, it goes to Toastmaster Narayanan. Best evaluator is Toastmaster Dinesh. Best table topic speaker is Sai Akash. And the best role taker is Toastmaster Barnali.
Congratulations to all the winners. So now I would like to take the opportunity and hear from you all, especially from the audience. So I first like to start with the online audience. Tushar. Okay. Okay. So we'll just start with the offline. You don't have any option to skip. So yes. I would like to hear feedback from you. How you felt, how the session went.
This one.
Yes.
I felt like the session was quite good, especially the positivity and the kind of environment that we brought out. So that was quite helpful and encouraging for the people to come here and then listen to people and their wisdom and how they're taking up. So there were many pointers that I would be personally taking from here and then working upon it, and yeah, obviously.
That's great. Keep joining our meeting and just be connected with us. Navya, would you like to share some feedback?
I felt that the environment was very nice. The warmth, I guess, gave us the hesitation to talk in front of the people. And also there was a lot of learning, going to know all the topics which are currently very important for us to know and have an opinion on it. So
Thank you so much for the feedback. Chandani, I would like to hear from you as well.
Yeah, this is a great platform, what I see. So it's like, I mean, a lot of experts we have, and I feel like there's a lot to learn from me. This is the second meeting I just joined. So yeah, I think it's wonderful to meet all of you, and then I'm hoping there'll be a great journey ahead for me as well.
That's great. That's great. So soon we'll allot one mentor to you who will be the guide for you throughout your Toastmasters journey. So soon we'll do that. Thank you for joining us today. Manisha, would you like to share?
So it was my first session. I had a good time. I always look for opportunities where I can enhance my public speaking skills and always look for like-minded people as well. So I think I've got an platform for that. So thank you so much for organizing such things.
Thank you. Thank you for just introduce yourself and just share.
So I'm Prateek. So as this is a feedback, I won't sugarcoat everything. I'll say the honest review, which I think from my perspective. But I'll start with positive only. The efforts everyone put is very great. As I'm also not a good speaker or orator, I can't say that everyone is doing bad or good, but whatever I feel, I'll say. Many things can be improved, and some things like if you are giving topic to you have given such great topics to table speakers. So timing was very short for that, 1 minute and 1.5 minute. Because when you show someone a green patch or whatever that is, green card, then psychologically it hits in the person's mind like now my time is over and I should wrap up, and that makes person nervous. So that's why, and those topics are so great to speak about, and very much we can share our thoughts and our heart, as Barnali said, people have shared their heart out about that, but they can more. But because of that, I think they have not spoken well, and they want to. And also, as I said, efforts were very good, and many things can be improved, but it is a great platform for everything to improve, even the management or the topics and everything that can be improved, and the evaluation also. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining tonight. Now you have to organize our meeting. So just for the clarification, this table topic is the standard table topic. We have a 1 to 2 minutes standard from Toastmaster International it is having. And we have a table topic contest as well from club level, area level, division level, till district level. So we have this card timing. Actually, the thing is that we give the speaker 2 minutes. So just green card is to show that now it's time to wrap up. So this is the main agenda of these cards, and this 1 to 2 minutes is the proper setting of this thing. So thank you. You have just highlighted and you get clarified as well. Thank you for that. So thank you everyone for joining. We meet every Thursday 3 to 4:30. Zoom as well as offline. So you can join multiple times as a guest, and when you feel it's now time